What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing a quick profile and how to take care of your brislenose plecos. So I have a female right here, and there is a male inside the cave. If you can barely see him, he has a bunch of eggs in there. So today we're going to be talking about like the parameters and what to go over, like when you're keeping them. You can see I've got a few babies right there. And so what you need to have for these guys is, you can see right, just 1 second. If you look right here on, I have a graph, and it's like at 77, 76 kind of. So they can really go in any type of temperature. It doesn't really matter about temperature. They can go pretty low. I just would suggest, if your house doesn't stay above about 65 to 68, I wouldn't go much lower than 68, to be honest with you. And so anywhere up to about your mid 80s, I would say they can withstand pretty high temperatures. But they are great fish to have. A lot of people get like the commonos or the common plecos, and the common plecos can just really outgrow your tank. So the brislenose is a great like side option to get if you're wanting like this type of like a sucker fish kind of, or an algae eater. And so 70, I would say their best temperature is around 80 to 68 degrees. That's from anywhere from 80 to 68 should be just fine for them. And you can see we've had my female lay a few eggs back in there. There's a ton of eggs in there. So if you can get them to lay eggs, you're definitely doing a good job, because they're definitely happy if you can get them to lay eggs. So pH, you want to keep it around neutral. They can do really a variety of pHs, but really they can their best pH is about 7, maybe a little bit higher, 7.2. And hardness, the hardness doesn't have to be high or low, because they don't have any calcium requirements, so you should be okay on hardness. Nitrates, and ammonia, they can withstand pretty high numbers of each one of them. Of course, ammonia, they can withstand more nitrite than they can ammonia, and more nitrate than they can nitrite. But honestly, if you just keep up with your basic maybe 15% every week, then they should be pretty happy, and you should have no problem with these guys. These guys are great. They as you can see, I have a bunch of babies all on the bottom down there. They were born about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and slowly but surely they're growing. So hopefully I can get them out, get them growing and ready. But yeah, honestly, they're a great fish, great beginner fish. You can really stick these in a tank and they're almost bulletproof. They're super strong and hardy, and they're just a great little type of sucker fish. And well, they're really hardy, I would have to say. Like, you can really just stick them in with anything and you would be almost set with them. But if you keep these guys happy, they will for sure produce. And as you can tell, I've got plenty of babies everywhere. So if you ever have babies and you want to, like, you can't hold them in your tanks no more, you can always take them to your local pet store and see if they might want to be able to take them, and you could get store credit for them. Some, if you're just really wanting to get them out of the way, sometimes store credit is like a Christmas gift. But so you really, if you start having troubles with these guys populating, then you should definitely take them to your local pet store. Now, they do start out a little pricey. I got mine for $20. No, yeah, $20 a piece. So I have $40 in each fish, or I have $40 in both of the fish. So they do get a little pricey, but they are a really great fish for a community aquarium. I wouldn't suggest putting them with a more aggressive fish like cichlids, because Yes, they can withstand it because they are an armored catfish, but I honestly just try to keep my fish happy. And if they aren't happy, like, they have to live in a little aquarium anyway. So I try to make them as happy as I can, and just putting them with an aggressive fish is not the way I would go with it, but you can definitely fit these into a cichlid tank and they should be okay. They might be a little unhappy as cichlids may get bored and poke fun at them. So, but this is a great bulletproof fish for a beginner fish tank, and the care on them is super easy. Just throw them algae wafer, like you can feed, if you have them in a community tank like I do, throw a little algae wafer down in there and let them suck on it for a little while. What I do is I throw the little pellet down there, I turn the lights off, and they go to town on it overnight, and I never see them eat, because they're not really they're kind of a more skittish type fish, but they definitely do work on some algae. The babies are the best cleaners on algae. Once they get this size, they're a little bit more lazy, but they are definitely a great fish, and I would recommend them to anybody. So thank you for watching the video, and peace out, everybody.